Here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. That's too low. And we are underway.
1-0.
There's a swing and a miss. Throughout his career, Biggio is as durable as just about anyone. In 20 seasons, he played at least 140 games 16 times. This one in the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. So digging in, Manny Ramirez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And a curve misses outside.
And Biggio is such a hard-nosed player. Always a dirty uniform after the game. Makes playing 1,800 straight games without a trip to the injured list even more impressive.
Hot shot to third. Paredes fires over to first. Now 2 out. And now it's Juan Soto. This one in the air, center field. Myers under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Dyken Park. And today's starter, Spencer Strider. What should we keep an eye on here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Throw over to first, but it's wide of the bag and gets away. Tag, and they got it. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. Just missed.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1-2.
On the ground. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone now. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Tied him up inside with that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're...
That's strike 3 and the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's Francisco Lindor. Eric Getty back to work. Outside.
No, that's out.
Ball 1. And fouled off. Hit in the air out to center field. Myers sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
One ball, no strike.
Marcell Ozuna in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel.
Josh Hader into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Matt Olson swings through it for strike one. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Raisel Iglesias. Christian Walker swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. And now one away. Victor Caratini in the box now. Takes strike one. Ground ball to middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Ramirez has this one sized up. Brings it in, and there's two down. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Got him. That's the inning.
Pitching for the Astros.
Back now and on the mound, the closer,
52.
Brian Abreu.
Brian Abreu.
And that is out of play.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
The 1-0. Liner snagged it first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Jordan Lawler in the box lays off for ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That's out to center field. Myers under it. Hauls it in for the out. And the batter now, Craig Biggio. Flied to right his first time.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that one fouled off. Top of the third, no score. Fouled off down the right side. Two outs. High fly ball, right field. McCormick has it sized up. Drops into the glove. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Raleigh Fingers. Chas McCormick,
no, that's low.
the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Here's a high chopper. throw on to Olsen. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Line drive and a base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that.
Pena dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. And now Yainer Diaz. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. 2 out, space is empty. That's to third. Jumps, throws, and they get the out.
Pitching for the Astros.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start
Number
the 4th,
74.
Brian King.
Brian King.
Ground ball up the middle. Altuve slings to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Big situation. And here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. And that one fouled off.
This is a batter who loves to produce late in ball games. He doesn't shy away from the big moment.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. In plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. So 2 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in extra innings. And it's fouled away.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late. Opposite field now.
On the corner for a strike. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Swing and a miss.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Edwin Diaz.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strain that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Up the middle. Lindor on to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Just missed. And another ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And just 1 out remaining for Houston. Walker in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's in there.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins.
Got him. And that's the ball game. 2-0. Ready to go. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Craig Biggio. And that
Outside.
misses.
That's the ball.
And we're underway. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him,
1-1.
slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
In the air, center field. Myers makes the grab, one away. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. That's to third. Paredes fires over to first. That's the second out. Here's Juan Soto. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Foul ball. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Next pitch inside. Now 1-2. Look out.
You hit him.
And it hit him.
You got him.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Ball, that's in.
That's inside. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Myers has a beat on it. And that is that. And we're back. And
Leading
stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And now Jake Myers. And
One ball,
one.
no strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
And there's a
That's
ball.
a ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2-2's the count.
Next offering is downstairs. Got him looking. Back here in Houston, here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Arrighetti back to work. He was late there. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And it's even up to Ozuna.
1-1. No, that's out.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Time asked for now ahead of the 3-1 pitch. The 3-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Matt Olson, the next to hit, takes outside. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the grab. And there are two down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Infield shifted to the pull side. And that's outside.
That's outside.
And that's ball one. Eric Getty, 25 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Late swing, foul to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Houston, here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball is outside.
Missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's the ball down.
And it's fouled off. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. No outs. Runner at first.
Number 4.
And here's the first base.
Pedro. Now
on the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
Second inning here. No score. Got him. And that's the first out. And now Isaac Paredes. Iglesias throw over. And he dives back in safely. Right through there for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Leon, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one hit to right. Soto gets under it. Squeezes it. 2 down. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's now into the game, Zach DeZenzo. He'll play second. So digging in, Michael Harris the second. And fouled off.
Nope. Ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In the air, right field. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. Now the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Craig Biggio.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Everything came together for him. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Man on second, 2 down. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really...
Center field. Myers settles under this one. And that's the third out.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Raleigh Fingers. Brendan Rodgers in the box now. Takes strike one. Fought off foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chas McCormick stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1-0.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Still tied at 0, last of the third. And that one fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And that one popped in the air, left field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Pitching for the Astros, number 71, Josh Hader.
Substitution now at second base. Pinch running here, Corbin Carroll. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. And here is Juan Soto. Way upstairs, ball one. Out towards right center field. McCormick makes the grab on the run. And he makes it up to third with one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Lindor now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swung on, belted. Ranging back. In to score from third. And it's 1-0. Here's the throw.
Wastes no time there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Ozuna in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Left field, Alvarez. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead. And the batter now, Matt Olson.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. On a line, base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. That ball has just been voted off the island. He hammers one out to right. It's 4-0. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Alvarez makes the grab. Now into the ball game on defense. At the plate, Jake Myers grounded out his first time up.
Now pitching, Aaron Bummer.
That clips the zone. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Good eye in that spot.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one down. Here's Jordan Alvarez. First pitch misses. Late with the swing there. The Stros
One
yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
The count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Zach DeZenzo stands in now and watches strike one. And that one fouled off. This could end it. Just
Ball
off the outside edge. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more.
All right, ready to go here. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Craig Biggio. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Second, the left fielder, number 24, Manny Ramirez.
Swinging a foul out of play. One out, base is empty. And that one is inside ball one.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
That one not close. 2-2. And that's outside. That's towards center. Pilar settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. Juan Soto down.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
And right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first. They get the out on Soto. Back in Arlington. And now Marcus Semien. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
In the dirt, blocked. The 1-0. In there at the knees. And there's a strike of the outside corner. 1-2. Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. That one misses. 2-2. And it skips into dirt. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Corey Seager in the box now. Takes strike one. Ground ball right side. Albies throws to first in time, and Seager is set down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And no one can get there. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down. Back at Globe Life Field. New inning getting started. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Laser base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit, takes ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Langford settles underneath it. And out number one on the grab.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Matt Olson swings through it for strike one. Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance feed, there's one, and that's 2.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm in the mound to start the bottom of the second. Raleigh Fingers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. He goes down looking, and now it's Jake Berger to hit. That's in for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Adolis Garcia stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
2 outs. In the air, right field, Soto. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Now
we're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Chris Martin.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
To the right side. Simeon, toss over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris, the 2nd.
Michael Harris.
And that is out of play. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He hauls it in, 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jordan Lawler. Sliced hard but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing, and a ball popped up. Smith should have this one. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers hold on to win a tight one as this one. And here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. That one outside.
Out.
And away we go this afternoon. Hit in the air, center field. Pilar under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Manny Ramirez. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Ramirez measures 6 feet even, 35 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. On the ground to 3rd. Throw to first in time. And now it's Juan Soto.
One.
Check swing, no appeal. 2 outs, base is empty. Now he steps out as time is granted. The wind of the pitch. Outside. In the air, out towards right center. Pilar under this one. Nabs it, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the 1st. Here is Marcus Semien. Swings through that one for strike one. Now Marcus, a
0-1
career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now here is Wyatt Langford. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Corey Seager in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late that time, it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Curve
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes a ball.
1-0.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1 down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Now time called at the plate. No score here in the second. Way inside.
2 strikes.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And it's even up.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pilar under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Here's Matt Olson down.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
That one fouled off. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Everything was on time and fluid.
So they turn things over to the righty, Jacob Webb.
Now
2 outs, runner at first. Ozzie Albies digs in now.
Jacob.
Ball 1 there.
Webb.
Olson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one
2
way
balls,
inside.
No strikes.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs. And fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Oh, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
And that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the 2nd. Raleigh Fingers. Josh Young in the box now. Takes strike 1. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now it's going to be Kyle Higashioka. Check swing, called strike.
0-1's the count.
And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. And a slider misses down and away. And it's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Josh Smith in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Now at the plate, Jordan Lawler. Webb back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Pilar sizing this one up. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. Craig Biggio getting ready to hit. Right to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And it's caught for the out. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Grounded out his first time. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Misses inside, and it's 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Just off the outside edge, and the count 2-1. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first, and the inning is
Now pitching.
bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Raisel Iglesias.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Jake Berger swings through it for strike 1.
The count.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. So now a pinch hitter, Ezekiel Duran. A critical at bat in this game for him. And that's in for a strike. Base hit center field. The relay to 3rd. He gets there. Winning run at 3rd with only 1 out. Now it's Marcus Semien. There's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Berger, the runner at third. Durant at first. One gone. Foul ball still 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
That pitch is
Next
out.
pitch is outside. And that one is inside. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Ground ball right side. Olsen takes it to the bag. That's the 3rd out. And we're headed to extras. So coming into the game now. Go ahead run on base. Here's Juan Soto. Fly to center his first time. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Grounded out his first time up. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is fouled back. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1 on, nobody out, a run in, and here in extra innings. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground right side, 4, 6.
He's out.
3. And they turn the double play. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And that's a base hit into left field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Base hit, left center field. The throw to third.
He's in there.
But he's in there easily.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The flip to the pitcher covering. That ends the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Edwin Diaz.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So the tying run at second. Hard hit, base hit, around third. He'll score, and the Rangers tie the game. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1. On the ground to third. Lawler over to second, on to Olsen. That's 2. So next to hit for Texas, Kyle Higashioka. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Diaz, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick. Cut on and miss.
Pitching for the Rangers.
Back at Globe Life Field. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Garcia.
It's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was
Now batting,
all
the third.
over that one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And the batter now, Jordan Lawler. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A 3-run shot, and now they're out in front. It's 4-1. Back to the top of the order now. Craig Biggio will hit next. Foul ball there.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Around second is Biggio. And he's there at third with a triple. Obi Milner gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game,
Number
so they're
41.
looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Corbin Carroll, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering is fouled back.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 0-2. That one almost got him.
Time.
Comebacker to the mound. On to first. One away here in the fifth. Next to hit, Juan Soto. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the second out of the inning. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Base is empty with 2 away. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. On the ground to short. Seager fires over to first. Ozuna is out. That'll end the inning.
Now pitching.
Back now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, Aaron Bummer. Into left center for a base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2. And now the DH, Jake Berger. Just missed.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. This to third. Off balance speed. There's one. A sensational double play. Last chance now for the Rangers. Adolis Garcia now at the plate. Just missed. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball,
1 strike away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starting pitcher, number 82.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So up next, Manny Ramirez. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swing and a foul out of play. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time.
One ball.
In the
Two
dirt.
strikes.
Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Biggio at second with nobody out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the ground. One out in the top of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Batting fourth,
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pilar makes the grab on the run. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Warren Spahn. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And misses inside. Breaking ball misses down and away. 1 out, bases empty. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And there's 2 away. Here's Josh Young.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Josh.
There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Towards first, and that's just foul. And takes low for ball 1. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
Langford at second with 2 down. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. The throw in. It's offline, and he scores. On the board first. It's 1-0.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know that.
And he got him. Second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 62, Robert Garcia.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Stays alive. No outs. Runner on second. Line to left. Down the line. And it's foul. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box.
One ball.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Just missed. There's the strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
1 out and a runner at second. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it and brings it in. Tries to get back and save.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Late swing fouled off. Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. In time. Got it. Now into the game, Corbin Carroll. He takes over in right. New arm out of the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next offering is downstairs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next
3-2.
offering upstairs. Absolutely frozen with a backdoor slider for strike 3. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And there's a strike. Garcia goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Next offering is in for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him swinging for the strike. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Line drive to short and caught. Now the catcher up to hit, Craig Biggio.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fastball for a strike. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Grounded out his first time. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. Ball game. All right, ready to get underway. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. And boom goes the dynamite. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Stepping in, Manny Ramirez. Hit hard, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now a chance for Michael Harris the second.
0-1's the count.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw into third. Into third, and they are rolling. Runners at the corner, still nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the...
That's to third. Oh, great stop. There's one. Out. Double play. That's ideal relief efficiency. One pitch, 2 outs. Not half bad. Here's Matt Olson. Got to be careful with a slugger like this, because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
0-1.
That's a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Over to first. And now here is Wyatt Langford. That's a slider for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
That one to first, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Simeon over at first with 1 away. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Here's Josh Young. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame.
A swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Juan Soto now.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 62, Robert Garcia.
And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Time call. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Pitch misses. And the count 1-2.
Two balls, two strikes.
That one missed. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He made him pay for that one, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2. Digging in, Jordan Lawler. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Garcia measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. And a foul ball. And the next pitch is way outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Drake Baldwin, the next to hit. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's 2 down.
Now pitching for the Rangers,
Righty reliever out of the pen,
number
Jacob
71.
Webb.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Albies stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 out, space is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Got him swinging.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Raisel Iglesias.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Josh Smith. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one the other way. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And Obumby is kept in.
Pitching for the Rangers,
Back in Arlington, all set for the start of the inning. Now here is Manny Ramirez.
Win.
This one in the air. Berger hauls it in for the out. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Snags it for the second out. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Now pitching,
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Edwin Diaz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Lankford swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that is out of play.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Simeon in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
Late swing, fouled off. This could end it. This ball's chopped on the ground. On to first. Ball game.
Well, 3-inning games are pretty exciting, and this one did not disappoint.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Dave Parker. And that one fouled off.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Back here at the friendly confines, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the DH, Wilmer Flores. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Out towards left center. Half on the move. He's got it, and there's one away. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone. Ramos in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Now 1-1.
They got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. Just looking.
Oh, that's a strikeout. Here at Wrigley Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. Mike Yastrzemski up here. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now, Willie McCovey. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Giants down to their final out. Fitzgerald stands in now and watches strike 1. They're down to their final strike. Suter is just 1 strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. Corner. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is the ball game. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Yeah, that's fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
Got him swinging for the K. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. The Mets down to their final strike. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Just missed. Right back to him on the mound. Now one gone in the ninth. And now it's Elias Diaz. And that clips the inside corner. Inside, 1-1. Just missed. On the ground, right side. Contreras steps on the bag. Padres with only 1 out remaining. Bogart swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 1 strike away. That one outside, and the count is 1-2. Ground ball, and this should do it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. So a man at first. Now it's going to be Jackson Merrill right through there for a strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout. So runner at second, 2 down. And here is Tyrone Taylor. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. Ready to go now. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Popped up left side. Bogarts. And there's one down. Manny Ramirez digs in now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one out to right. Tatis drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's two away. And now it's Juan Soto. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Piazza makes the play. One away. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Breaking ball through there for a strike. One out, bases empty. Comes up empty.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now Machado up here. In for a strike. 0-1. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Ramirez makes the catch. Top of the second, leading off, Mike Piazza. Waldron back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in for the out. This is Corbin Carroll.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Ball one.
And a count 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away. And now it's Josh Naylor. Fought off foul. Second inning here, no score. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time.
Inside, ball one.
To the right side, Iglesias. And that is the inning. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
And delivers outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 0-1. And a knee-high strike to Xander Bogaerts. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Pitch misses there. The count now 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Luis Ariz stands in. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Hodges. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jason Adam. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Jordan Lawler in the box now, takes strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the batter now, Geraldo Perdomo. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that is out of play. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Drops into the glove, 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the number 2 hitter, Manny Ramirez. First pitch, and he just misses. Runner at second, 2 down. And another ball. And it is 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back. That ball has just been voted off the island. A 2-run blast. And they lead it. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Here's Juan Soto. There's the strike. Up the middle. Bogarts tosses to first. And that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Bruce Sutter.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
0-2.
And ball 1. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Luis Campusano in the box now. No balls and a strike. They're down to their final strike. Suter is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. 2-0. Here's Francisco Lindor. That one finds the corner. And we're underway here this afternoon. That one ripped. Merrill makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Manny Ramirez will hit next.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Pulls it down, and there's two gone. Juan Soto now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
Bogarts with the throw to first. And it's back here at Petco Park. So digging in now for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. And there's one down. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ramirez hauls it in, 2 away. Here comes Manny Machado. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss as he was out front. 2 out, space is empty. And Manny gets a piece. One and two here. That's out to center field. Grabs it on the run. And the inning. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And now Mike Piazza. Waldron back to work. In there at the knees. 0-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Merrill sizes this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag, and he's out. So 2 down now, and here is Gil Hodges. That one ripped right center field. That's going back. Back some more. And boom goes the dynamite. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 1-0. Here's Josh Naylor.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 56.
He swings and fouls one off.
Jeremiah
Naylor goes 5 feet 11 inches, 250 pounds, and he was born in Canada. And right back to the mound. Sends it to first. 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Just missed. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Xander Bogaerts. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. He was late there. Strike 1.
1-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Called out on strikes. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3. Luis Arias stands in now, looks at that one inside. And there's the strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll back here in San Diego. Now the third baseman, Jordan Lawler.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 75. Robert Suarez.
That's outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Merrill under it and makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Nicely done for the out. And now it's Frankie Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2. And they'll do it again. Time call. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. In the air, right side. Tatis corrals it. And that.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Bruce Sutter.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress.
1-1.
Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Rip to third. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Jake Cronenworth. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
The catcher,
Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And there it is. The final. Okay, all set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. Not even close there. And we're off and rolling in Miami. Next offering upstairs. Laced into left. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And now the count is even. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just outside. Now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 away. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Fought off foul. Wilson leads off first with 1 away. Ball one low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
1 strike.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. That ball has just been voted off the island. He'll circle the bases, and they take the lead. It's 2-0.
Number 32.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Enriquez.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's Juan Soto. Ground ball up the middle. The flip to second, and that's 2. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. And that's a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Right side. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep.
Rudder takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw safe. 1 out and a runner at second. Swings through that.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him looking. And now 2 gone. In the air, left field, Ramirez. And that ends the inning.
Pitching for the Marlins.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Xavier Curry.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Gil Hodges, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Two and 0.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And there's 1 down. This is Corbin Carroll. Fouled off left side. Carroll measures 5 feet 10 inches, 24 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. And now it's even up.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Puts it away for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Jordan Lawler now at the plate. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Boom goes the dynamite. A towering shot to center, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Swing and a drive deep right field. That one on its way. And boom goes the dynamite. He nails one out to right. It's 4-0. So the batting order turns over. Jacob Wilson, the next to hit. And downstairs.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side, Lopez. And that will end the inning.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Edwin Diaz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
That one drilled left field, and there's a hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That's down and in. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
To Hodges in time. That's an inning. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Declan Cronin.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 51. Declan Cronin.
Kelly takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Strike 2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Next offering upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it one-hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats it safe. It's 5-0. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Juan Soto.
Now
0 for 1 so far.
Number 38. Jesus.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. That's off the mark. And it's a ball and a strike. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Time called. And that one gets past the catcher. And the runners will move up.
Heads up base running right there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ramirez on third. Lindor at second with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Two on, one out. And that's downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run across. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, man, so close to being a huge swing, maybe the biggest swing in this ball game. He's got to have a great bat. Finish this off.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Squirts away a little bit. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ramirez down to first with it. And there's two gone following the strikeout. So digging in, Jordan Lawler. He's already homered here in this one. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. Makes the catch.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Bruce Sutter.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. Off the mark there. It's 2-2. Got it. 1 out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Agustin Ramirez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Marlins with just 1 out left. Edwards batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. This could end it. In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now, Otto Lopez. There's a strike.
0-1.
Foul ball there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Edwards off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. Booyah! Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Bang! And that one becomes property of the beast.
Nice try, Ramon.
right, ready to go here. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. On the ground to third. Moncada tossed to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Ground ball left side. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down. So up next, Sean Green. Now fly ball to right center. Trout sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. Bottom of the first. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. That one fouled off. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, but a bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat.
Runner on the go. And that is out of play. The pitch. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one is downstairs. Now 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Mike Trout. That one's in there. Strike one. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Grichuk gets there. He's under it. Squeezes it. That's out number 2. Jorge Soler up at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Dunks one into left, and now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there, and you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. Anderson back to work. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Anderson ready to work. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And it's 0-2. Outside.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
This to center field. That gets down for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it. And
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Tag. Wow, Darnell, great throw. No score here in the second. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. Here's Ketel Marte. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Marte, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. One down, base is empty. That one off the mark. 1-2 to count. And a base hit up the middle.
Well, that certainly feels good. When you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And that one is lifted in the air. Adele moves under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Ben Joyce.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. If he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Outside with a breaking ball. High in the air, out to right. Trout is there. Nabs it, and that is that.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Bruce Sutter. And he hits a ground ball right side. Perdomo. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Travis d'Arnaud in the box now. Takes strike 1. And fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. Hit on the ground to short. Wilson whips it to first. Angels retire. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, number 35.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The pitch. Geraldo Perdomo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Right side. Rengifo. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Jacob Wilson getting ready to hit. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And he makes the catch. 2 away now. And now Carson Kelly.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
That one misses. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. To first, and that is that.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, John Franco.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's outside. And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. Rengifo up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And that's off the outside edge. And the count is 2-0.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
1 down, base is empty.
That's the ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And there's 2 down. Angels down to their final out. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch misses. A 1-run lead. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. They're down to their final strike. The Halos down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.